Hey guys, welcome to yet another Parc workout. Now today we have two parts. So first we'll start with some let's say shoulder mobility and shoulder stabilization strength with the bag. We're going to do a windmill standing with the bag holding in one arm, and then a Turkish get up also with the bag in one arm. We'll do 4 sets of 4 reps. So that will be 2 reps on each side within that set, or you could say I'll do 2 full sets with my left side and then 2 full sets with my right side, and then you're still even. Yeah? So windmill and a Turkish get up. After you've done those 2 exercises, we'll get into a Tabata, which means 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest. So 30 seconds per round times 8, you'll get to 4 minutes. Now the first one we'll be doing is jumping lunges into, so we do that for 8 rounds. 8 rounds of 20 seconds of jumping lunges. Then no rest in between, straight through into the push-ups. And then that also 8 rounds, and then 8 rounds of sit-ups. Yeah? Your lowest number is going to count for your score. And of course you want to get the highest score possible. So let's say I'll do 7 rounds of 99 jumping lunges, and I do 1 round of 50, and 50 will be my score for jumping lunges, which sucks. Yeah? But hey, it's okay. Now, to warm up for that, we have Paolo, and we're going to do 2 rounds of the following. So remember that whatever you do, you're doing 2 rounds. First, 20 lunges. Just stepping out, back knee to the ground, stepping back, and alternating legs every rep. Then we get into sort of a mobilization flow. First to the downward facing dog, then you make a lizard on the right side. There you go, come back, lizard on the left side, and then from there into an upward facing dog or making a Hindu push-up. When you get back to the down facing dog, you go back into the lizard, blah, 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 5 rounds. Then we'll do 5 tempo squats. So holding the bag in front of the chest, on the shoulder, 3 seconds down, holding for 2 seconds, and then coming up slowly as well. So the whole movement coming down, holding, coming up, you're moving as slow as possible, not just jumping up and then being done with it. Yeah? Then a 300-meter jog. There you go. And then we'll get into the windmills. Paolo's going to grab his back, feet are going to be relatively wide, arms straight up above his head, and he's going to be looking at the bag or at his hand that is up in the air the whole time. Now from here, he's going to come forward with his chest and his hand will touch the ground just in front of the foot and inside the 2 feet. Yeah, that's 1 rep. He'll make 2 on his right arm, 2 on his left arm, or 4 on his right arm, and the next set he'll do 4 on the left. Now, the goal for this exercise is getting some mobilization in the hips and the groin, at the same time working on shoulder stabilization and also mobilization. Yeah, so it's a great all-round exercise, really easy that you can do at home if you struggle with overhead mobility or overhead strength. Now, Turkish get up, laying down on the floor, right arm is up in the air, that means his right knee is up in the air as well. He'll come up onto his elbow, onto his hand. From here his hip will rise. He'll put his knee right underneath his hip, then stand up out of a lunge basically, and then stepping back with that same leg, hand back into the floor, foot through, hip down, elbow, laying down all the way, and relax. That's 1 rep. Yeah? So 2 sets again on the right arm, or 2 reps on the right arm and 2 reps on the left, or 1, 2 sets each arm. Should be good. Yeah? Controlling the movement is key with this one. Just go slow. Yeah? Now, then the Tabata. Jumping lunges. So we already did some lunges in the warm-up. It's the same setup, but this time you're going to jump up, make sure the legs are fully extended, land onto the floor, and then coming back down straight into the next one. You can hold the bag on the chest if you have to, if you want to make it heavier for yourself. All good. Then push-ups, hands in front of the shoulder, we'll go down and up, chest below, the elbows looking at the arms every time he comes up into the air. And then sit-ups for the last one. So laying down on his back, foot soles together, he'll touch the floor right before his feet, and then he comes back with his hands above his head to the floor. 8 rounds of 20 seconds, doing as many reps as you can. You get 10 seconds of rest, and that for 3 times 8. Then, the mobilization. Half saddle. Foot next to his hip, leaning back, stretching out the quad and the hip flexor. Squeezing the butt while you're in this position will make it heavier. And then a standing leg stretch. So, just leg straight, super simple stretch, yet super effective. Hands can go towards the toes. If you're really flexible, you can put the hands close to you and just hang down. But make sure you feel the stretch in the hamstring and in the lower butt, so to say. Yeah? Alright. Hope you have a great workout. Have fun. Keep your distance. Remember, it should be a good workout.